I hate your beard and uniform. I hate your shaving profile. I hate your religious exemption. I hate the fact that soldiers are abusing this privilege day in and day out, and they're proud of it.
Let me comment on this.
Okay. For someone that's going to rock a religious exemption,
we don't give a if you like beards or not.
No.
It's authorized.
You ever wonder how some people in the military...
Ever wondered how some people in the military can have dreadlocks, beards? Used to be you had a medical condition, right? I guess it's a new thing. Rock whatever you want. You just say it's a religious exemption. Unless it's one of these things. Let's keep going. Thanks for coming back.
Have beards or dreads or braids or long hair like that. I'm going to show you guys exactly how.
You ever see anybody with dreads? I have not. The beards weren't that much of a thing when I was in. I don't remember anybody. None. I'm sure there were some, but I just don't remember it. Now it's common. I was at Fort Carson. All sorts of dudes with beards, and they weren't Delta Team 6-9 Special Forces guy. I understand the neck thing. I get it. Should we have beards? Put that in the comments.
9 times out of 10, it's because of a religious accommodation.
Okay.
By no means is this easy. You may have to jump through a lot of hoops. So first you meet with a chaplain. They determine if you're serious and not BSing. Then it goes up.
All right, hold on. Don't leave. We're going to get to the pushback. The pushback was strong. So Master Sergeant Roth got hammered. You can imagine.
And up the chain of command. I was reading this story about Burrow on the Army page. He said it was easy and the hardest thing was just waiting. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any experience with this. The most common religions I've been seeing with beards in the military have to be pagans. And I have a buddy that's Rastafari that also has like braids and got it approved.
I hate your beard and uniform. I hate your shaving profile.
All right, this is what started the whole thing. I don't understand this guy. He's out. He does TikToks, retired, just 27 years. Master Sergeant, but with his uniform on. I don't get it. Like, you wear... help me understand.
I hate your religious exemption. I hate the fact that soldiers are abusing this privilege day in and day out, and they're proud of it. Let me talk about religious exemptions first. I can't tell you how many times I've come across soldiers that claim that they are a certain religion and can't even explain their basic tenets of faith. I also can't tell you.
We're going to get to the pushback. I just want to give you the primer, give you the context. The anger this man got, Roth, on TikTok.
How many times shaving profiles have been abused.
Right.
People that don't need a shaving profile, they claim they need it, and they go ahead and get it because they want to look cool in uniform. We should have beards in the U.S. Army. Well, listen, other countries have beards. We should have beards. Well, if you want to go be in somebody else's army, go and be in somebody else's army. If you want to be in the U.S. Army, males, you need to shave your face. I understand there are exceptions and medical conditions. Like, I get all that. Don't think I'm that stupid, and please don't come at me stupid in the comments.
Oh, they come at you stupid in the comments. I'll shut up in a minute. Should we have beards? Asked that before, yes or no? Number 2, is it a racist thing if someone says you shouldn't have a beard? Guys are saying that. Black fellas are saying, listen, you just come at me because I'm a black man. Okay, that could be true. The dreadlocks, and I brought this up before, it's a touchy thing. We just have beards for everybody versus making up a religion that you may or may not have. You ever met somebody pagan till they go in? They go in, they say they're Catholic. And a year later, they're like, oh, I'm pagan now. I want a beard. And people could shave before they went in, and they can't shave after. Help me out. Anybody understands this, but I'm stupid.
But I know it's being abused. Somebody watching this is abusing it. You're not supposed to line it up and have cute little lines and all this other stuff. You're abusing it. Okay. All right. If you need the shaving profile, you must obey what the shaving profile says. It's usually like a quarter or an eighth of an inch all over. Okay. You can't line it up. You can't do little designs. It's not for fashion. It's for function. And for those of you poor soldiers that actually have to have a shaving exemption, that condition is terrible. And I sympathize with you completely. But also, you need to obey your profile. And if you're a physician that just takes the soldier's word for it, come on, have a little backbone.
Wow, this guy got trolled so hard. They trolled him about not having a combat action badge. Not an Army guy, but anyway, they trolled him for that. Trolled him for being white. It was deep. It gets deep. We're getting there. Skip ahead if you need to, but you got to see this.
It's the Army. If you can't shave your face and it's a medical condition, got it. Pay attention to your profile. But if you just don't want to shave your face because you're trying to make it your Army, get out of here with that nonsense. I'm tired of seeing it. It disrespects the uniform. And I said what I said. I'm retired. Come at me if you want.
Well,
I hate your beard and uniform. I hate your shaving profile. I hate your religious exemption.
Every effort to look professional should be heavily exerted.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. I talk to both sides. People who hate the beard and people who love the beard. Everybody could agree, every effort to look professional should be heavily exerted.
Yep.
We don't give a fuck if you like beards or not. It's authorized. I don't like people with social profiles. But you know what? It's authorized. It's a medical condition and I don't know nothing about it. So I just shut the f. I'm gonna say this, man. I truly think the shaving profile gets so much heat because it's mostly African-American males.
What do you think about that? You think that's why the shaving profile gets so much heat? Because it's African-American males. Could be true. It seems like that's the majority of people who have it. But there's a huge religious exemption for the white guys because they're pagan to have big beards. Now, when you were in, did you see a lot of this? Maybe you did. Doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. You hear the story about gas masks. You got to have the gas mask tight. It won't seal to your face, all that shit, right? Then you think, what about firemen? They have gas masks on, oxygen masks. So is that a thing? No, it's been debunked. I've looked at it. It's been debunked. It hasn't been debunked. The old Sergeant Major of the Army came out and said, because of the gas mask is, what's going on here? Help me understand.
That's right. I fucking said it. I've been in the military for 27 years. We all know if the come to command and say, hey, we're going to the field next month for 2 months. Half the company going to try to go to sick call behavior help try to get out of it. It's called malingering. It's been a thing way before the same profile. Everybody teach a profile. It's malingering, but something about the same profile that people get so highly upset. Cannot use regulation to govern the profile. You can't do it, man. The profile is the exemption of the regulation. And then you waited to get out the military to put on a uniform and say that what you said.
I agree.
After you say the first sentence, man, everything else was irrelevant. You hate that shit was kind of personal. Trust me, man, it's a lot of shit I don't like, but it's authorized. Hey, man, I can't say nothing. I don't see why what you say what you said.
I don't disagree. If it is authorized, the Army's allowed it. I do agree he may not like it. He was in 27 years, retired, I don't know, a long time, since the mid-90s. But what are you going to say? I was in before don't ask, don't tell. You going to say you hate a certain type of people being in the military? You could. Is it going to be widely accepted? No, absolutely not. It's not going to be accepted. He gets roasted. Hard.
I hate your beard and uniform. I hate your shaving profile.
Hold on.
I hate your religious exemption. I hate the fact that.
Yo, honestly, this video, like some of my friends have said, it's not even the fact about the beard. It's the mentality. Straight the mentality that you have as a master sergeant in the Army, or was in the Army. That mentality that you have, it's crazy to me. Crazy. No beard stops no show. Like, let's just put that out there. No beard stops the show, right?
Can't disagree with the man. You having a beard doesn't make you less of a soldier in this case. Does it? I don't think so. I do think there's a lot of folks who get it, going on a limb here, that probably don't need the pagan thing. Is that a religious exemption? No, we have people that are Sikh, the beard, and they wear the headdress. We saw that kid in the Marine Corps. I don't know what you call the head thing. Scarf. We need as many people as we can get, right? Bodies. They could be outstanding. And if they wear it before and they want to get in with it, what gets me, help me out for a second. You join up, let's say you're 20, and you're already shaving. 2 years later, then you're like, I can't shave anymore. Maybe it's you don't shave every day. Again, I don't fully understand it. I had some friends in the Marine Corps that had the bumps. I remember seeing that. And some of the first sergeant, who was a black fella, talking about some cream, some special things. But it wasn't, I never saw it, ever. And I see it all the time now. So should we just allow beards across the board? I've asked that a couple times.
Like, and the fact that you decided to get out the Army first and then put on your uniform, right? Put on your uniform and then make this video is just crazy to me. Crazy to me. Crazy.
Let me comment on this.
I like him doing, what do you call that thing? A pick? I remember seeing that in the 70s and 80s, right? Guys would pick their hair because they wanted to have a big, nice puff. I had buddies that played it. Remember playing football? They put the helmet on and come out and be like a cone shaped. It was classic, but the beard though, I've never seen the beard.
Y'all probably mad because I'm doing this, but it's all good. So, I got a religious accommodation, okay? You saying my beard look ridiculous in uniform, but I'm a great NCO.
What religion would that be? You think he's Rastafarian? I guess it could be religion of peace, right? I don't know. He could be an outstanding NCO too. That's the thing. What do you do here? What do you do? He's outstanding in every way. He just wants the beard, makes him happy. Now, if I'm an employer, I'm going to go, well, okay, you're a good employee.
I got a beard, but I run an 11-minute 2 mile. I got a beard, but I do over 80 push-ups, over 90 sit-ups.
Okay.
I got a beard, but I made sergeant under 3 years. I got a beard, but
Only in the Army, right? You Marines chime in. Made sergeant under 3 years. Only in the Army you can do that. They give away a lot of rank. I guess the Marine Corps is stingy. Marines chime in, please. Stingy to get rank. Army gives it out. It seems like it. To me, looking at it. Insider. My wife was in the military, recently got out. It's meant to give a lot of rank away. I'm specifically talking about this guy, but chime in, please.
I want to make staff sergeant at 5.
Wow.
I got a beard, but I got a degree in logistics and supply chain management. I got a beard, but I made it into SFAB and 4th Ranger Training Brigade. So you can say what you want, but me with a beard and this other NCO, I'm probably still the better NCO. Beard or no beard, that don't determine
100%.
on what kind of NCO and soldier you are.
100%, right? Guy could be outstanding. Again, I'm repeating myself in every way, but the beard. The question is, should we just allow it for everybody? I keep asking that because it seems like it just makes more sense. Because it does create this class of people who are like, oh, these people have beards because they're taking advantage of something. The religious thing, though, that's new to me. I don't get it.
You probably was in the 1980s. Have a good day.
Now that being said, so yeah, I've considered my Norse pagan, considered myself a Norse pagan for almost 10 years now. But now to the process. So I'll make a little more in-depth video on it. If not.
So there's a lot of training here. Check in the description. I did a video about people who are getting out. They don't like it. They want to get out. Of course, they want to get paid. So they use something going on in their head to say, hey, I need to get out because I've got a lot of issues. And it's a plan. It's like a Reddit plan to do it. It's a whole video, like how to get kicked out of the Army is actually a course taught on TikTok. Is there a course taught on TikTok of how to get the religious exemption? Like, here's how you do it. The answer is yes, there is. Now, you could have it, be a religion that you want to wear a beard and you're an outstanding soldier in every way. And my British viewers brought up the Sikhs, how great fighters they were. But we don't have it. So you know going in, you don't have it, and you get in, and then you want an exception is where I think that's the problem.
Necessary if people are interested, but it all starts with your chaplain, especially in the Army. You have to sit down, you have to have that conversation with your chaplain. Before you have that conversation with your chaplain, make sure you're educated, that you know what you're asking for, and know why you're asking for it, and then be sincere. I'm sure someone knows somebody, or someone is somebody
Big beard
that has lied just to be able to grow a beard. That is up to your own morals and values. If you don't care, I mean, I don't necessarily care either, but just I prefer someone that's going to rock a religious exemption or a religious accommodation, beard, or whatever religion that they are requesting it for, to be educated and sincere about it. I would prefer that. However, I know that's not always going to be.
What if you're Mormon? Hear me out for a second. You're Mormon and you say, my religion says I can have 5 wives. In the U.S. government, the rules are you can't have 5 wives. You want legally 5 wives. They say, no, it's not allowed. Why isn't that allowed? I'm curious, man. But you have these weird breakpoints. This is allowed. That's not allowed. Men can get married, but you can't marry 5 wives. I'm always curious how we get to these breakpoints. Anybody want 5 wives? Imagine that alimony and child support later.
So once you have that conversation with your chaplain, it should start a process.
Right.
You also need to talk to your company commander because it's one of the first people that are going to be part of it. So the chaplain is going to create a memo, or you can write it for your chaplain, and then you work together. He makes it prettier. You are going to write a memo to the chat, or just write. Seems
like a nice young fella. He seems sincere. He goes through step by step how you get a religious exemption for your beard. So you got to have religion, requires a beard. And blah, blah, blah. You get the point. What do you think of this? Is it helpful? Should we just make beards across the board? Should we change the grooming standards? Dreadlocks are okay. Long hair is okay. Remember, women used to have it off their shoulders. Now they can have ponytails hanging out. Change that. The beard regulations seem to have gotten, there's more of them from my vantage point. Not just my time in, a long time ago, right? My wife was in recently. We left Fort Carson not long ago. Was there all the time, all the time, right? She was in the SRU. Was driving to the base, seeing people. SRU, a lot of people. You wonder if they're really injured. Wife had a big, massive hemorrhagic stroke. It's a little different. What do we do with this? We just go beards, culture's changed. We had them during lots of time. The Brits have them. Most countries have it, right? Is the gas mask thing real? Is that a real thing? I question that often. Make sure to subscribe. You made it this far, more than I thank you very much. Check out Green Face Media, new channel I'm starting. It's not going to be the same content as this. It's going to be different content. If you like me, want to follow, go there. I thank you. Beards, yes, no, comment. Dreads, yes, no, comment. I want to see it immediately. I demand it.